Hi there. Okay, so today, well, right now we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be playing with Tyler's household. And I don't really have a specific storyline for this household, so we're going to kind of just play it and see where it goes. Sometimes, sometimes I'll just start a household and just kind of let the chips fall where they may. So we will see. All right, let me. Beep, beep. Okay. This is Tyler. This is his sister Kristen. And this is Caitlin. And then this is Ash Harjo. Ash, or I think that's how I pronounce the last name. I could be butchering it, and I have no idea. So if I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. I'm just bad with pronouncing things. I don't know. I feel like I've always been bad at pronouncing things. Um, and I only realized that I was bad at pronouncing things when I have had to read things out loud for TikTok Live here. That's kind of sad because because that just means like I haven't been talking to people out loud. Oh God. Oh, go away. There's a bug. There's a feeling of like existential dread and isolation, so that's fun. That's super fun. Maybe today I will finally be able to share this live from my phone or my chat, the thing where I monitor the chat, but today is not that day. So, hello Constellation. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so super good news on the story front. While we're here, oh my gosh, Catchfire is here. I have not seen you in forever. I'm so happy. Hello there, my friend. Welcome in. Okay, so we're playing Sims, and so these three are our siblings. Ash's parents have unfortunately passed on, and all these vampires have graciously allowed them to stay with them, mostly because they like her purple hair. I think these siblings have a thing for the color purple. And yeah. So, sorry, my phone, okay, literally, my phone was quiet until like 2 minutes before I decided to go live. And now I'm live and everyone wants to talk to me. Every single time. Every single time. Oh my goodness, Hey Hey's here. Oh, yeah, purple is great. All right, so for starters, and by the way, their parents own the, oh, and I can show you the apartments that I made here. So you have like this area here. It's very kind of gothic. We've got a lot of reds and blacks and grays. I was actually experimenting a little bit with this color scheme to try to come up with ideas for stuff in my book. 'Cause right now for the Dead Soul series, I'm working on book 8. And that is when Rianne and the others go to Knoxhaven. So I'm kind of like, sometimes I use The Sims to experiment with different color palettes, different designs, layouts, so I can get a better idea of what I want to happen in my story. All right, so as you can see, these other little apartments here, they have different color schemes. This one's more like, kind of like a gray and blue. This one's obviously purple. And when we come up here, we got red and black, blue and white. And come up here, and it's a lot of purple. So let's get to work decorating their apartment. We gotta figure out the layout. Oh, there's a little space over here. Maybe we could put a toilet, because I am weird when it comes to like wasted space in The Sims. I don't know what it is, but it just freaks me out. Now, because this is a vampire household, we're probably not gonna need a toilet because they're vampires and they don't do that. But it's always good for guests or if they decide to have kids. I wonder if they have anything purple. Oh, okay. Well, they don't have anything purple for grown Sims, so that's fine. I just thought I'd check. Alright, so we got $100,000 to work with, or simoleons to work with. Let's just go with this. And we can put it here. And then we'll build a little room. You know what? Ooh, here's another fun hack. Because sometimes what will happen for me is I will like plan out the rooms and then we'll just have like a bathroom that's like this big. That's like, you know, like if I'm just planning out like the rooms in advance, I'll just do this and it's like, oh, I have a bathroom that really should be a bedroom. So we're not gonna do that. Instead, what we do is we place the furniture and then we build the walls around it. That way we don't have wasted space because I'm weird about that for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. I also really like having a bathtub and a shower. I mean, unless it's like a spacing issue, I usually use a bath and a shower just because. Let's see, does that work? Oh yeah, that actually works nicely. I usually like to have a bath and a shower because you don't want to get stuck after you've had kids without a bathtub, because you need that to like bathe them and give them, you know, like little bubble baths and all that stuff. So it's usually a good idea to just always have a bathtub in your Sims house if you want your Sims to have children, which I love doing because then I can build these really big family lineages. OMFG, I'm gonna start doing that. Now place the furniture before the rooms. Yes, yes. All right, so now we're gonna figure out where we're gonna put our sink. Which sink we want. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. So I could do that, or I could, no, that's gonna mess with that. So, ooh, I could put that right here. Okay. So now that we have our bathroom, now that we have the furniture kind of plotted out, is there anything else I want to put in here? I can't think of anything. We can. And there's the bathroom, although I do want to bring this out a little more because it looks cramped. Okay. And now we need some lighting. We're just gonna start with a simple saucer light, and now we need to get some tile going. This is what we have for the purple tile? Okay. Anything interesting? Okay. So I heard that we're going to be getting more purple stuff in the fairies pack, and I am really, really, really excited about that. And so is Natalie. And if you want to know who Natalie is, she is my character. She's one of my characters. She is a zombie. She's trans. I don't know if TikTok likes that word. But, and she works at a funeral home with her brother Kevin. And it's really good for zombies to work at funeral homes because they can keep themselves fresh with all the embalming equipment. Because you don't want to be walking around with a rotting body, right? So of course, many zombies go into the funeral business. It's just fitting, right? Right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I like that. Alright, let's see how the walls look. Oh, I just gotta... No, wait. No, there we go. Okay. So there's that, and... anything... What else do I want to do with this? So we got the door, got the lighting. Do we want to add any other details? See, I'm someone, when I make Sims builds, I'm very like functional minded. I don't mess around a lot with decorations, because I just feel like I'm really bad at decorating spaces. And it's like, why would you want to decorate a bathroom? I don't know. These are the times where I am so certain of my gender identity, because I'm non-binary, and I swear to God, there are some times where I am like so, I guess the best way to put this would be masculine minded, where it's like, why would you want that? That's so frilly. Or why would you want that? That's not useful. You know, kind of like very utilitarian. And then I have other times where it's like, it's so pretty and sparkly. I need it just because it's pretty and sparkly. But usually when I play Sims, I don't bother as much with decoration, but I'm trying to I'm trying to get better at that, because I do want to make nice Sims builds. I'm just really bad at it. I'm just really bad. I need a taller indoor plant. Come on. Ooh, maybe, ooh, I like that. Okay, so maybe we could do that, or maybe we should put it here. No, because if we put it there in front of that could be. Unless we did this. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that. And I feel like I need something else over here, but I don't know. I mean, I could always make the bathroom a little smaller, but I don't think I want to. This is why I'm so bad at this. It feels like so bare, but I don't know what else to put in there. Okay, so let's figure out what we're gonna do with this space here, because it looks like we can add a desk right here. So this might be a nice little nook to put a desk in. Do like this desk. I don't know if I like the pink of it though for this build. Maybe like something like that. Let's see. You know what? Let's go to the filter. I do like that, but I also really like this. And if I do this, I could put like 2 here. And then that means more computers and less of my Sims like complaining because they don't have access to a computer. Why doesn't this want to go? Oh, no, never mind. Go back. What's the issue? I don't know what the issue is with this one. Let's try a smaller one. There we go. Okay, so this is like a little tablet with a little keyboard. So that I could do that there, and then I could do this there. So that also adds a nice little tiny bit of storytelling, I think, because that's another thing I'm trying to get better at doing to help me also with like my writing. I want to try to get better at telling stories through the atmosphere, through the setting. And Sims is a really good way to do that. Honestly, I would recommend anyone who wants to be a writer to get this game. because it can be so good to like get your characters like, it can be good to like define the characters, define the space. It can get your and yeah, it can just make it easier for like descriptions, and it can be a really great exercise in storytelling through the environment, especially now that I'm like world building Knox Haven. Ooh, this will be good. I like this. Okay, here's another hack. Because these are vampires and they don't really eat, but they might have kids, I usually like to give my households a cauldron, and I'll show you why. I need to get some better flooring here to like make a tiny little kitchen, because I want to make a little kitchen, but I don't want it to be like a full actual kitchen, because vampires don't need that. Vampires don't need all of that. We don't want the whole room to be... Oh, that does not look good. Nope, that's too modern. That doesn't go with the carpet. We need something a little more understated. Ooh, would this look good? No, not with the cauldron anyway. Okay. What about something like this? Okay. Oh. What are we thinking? I kind of like that. But I think I want to make it its own room. So let's place the furniture. So let's do like we did before and place the furniture first, and then build the room around it. And we can also kind of figure out, do we want the kitchen to be like right here, or maybe we can move it over here. But maybe this area would be better suited for like a bathroom area or a bedroom area. Either way, I think the kitchen needs to be smaller because they're vampires and they don't really have much use for a kitchen. So we're gonna just see if we can get like the bare. So we're gonna see if we can like just get the bare minimum stuff going for the kitchen. The other reason they might need a kitchen is to make birthday cakes, so you can like age up your Sims and whatnot. But if that's yeah. Oh, another really great tool. Oh, I actually like this. Okay, screw that. Okay, wait, no. We're gonna keep that actually. But I think what I want to do with it instead. Oh yeah. So okay. What was I saying about the kitchen? All right, kitchen. Hello, sunshine. Welcome in. Right. Another thing about kitchens is sometimes I feel like they can be a real pain to build. So that's why I really like these pre-built kitchens. I like this one. It looks really sleek and really modern, and I use this kitchen in so many of my builds. Ooh, it actually fits perfectly right here. Oh my god, that is so perfect. That fits so nicely there. Okay. So we've got that, and we've got our, and now we've got our little cauldron that I usually like to keep in Sims houses, because because you can just make mac and cheese in the cauldrons, which is super nice. Okay, how do I want to lay this out? How do I want to lay out this cauldron? Where do I want to put this? Maybe I could like hide it. No, because then you can't access the other stuff. Oh, here's a thought. We could use that spellcaster rug that I am in love with. This one. See if it, does it clash with the, does it clash? You know what, I'm going to put this in the inventory for now, and then if we want it later, we can find a place for it. But right now, we're not. We're just gonna deal with it. All right, so we got kitchen, bathroom, little area over here for the computer stuff, and now let's figure out bedrooms. So we need a space for, oh wait, these are vampires, and vampires don't really sleep, so we're gonna need coffins and caskets and all that jazz. All right. So let's see. Okay. Tyler, I think, what caskets we want to give to Tyler? I want to do something like this. I don't think Tyler would want anything like that. But, oh. Also, another good writer's exercise with Sims that you can really do well with is characterization through like the things that your characters own. Like, what does it reflect about them? Like, so this is like a super nice casket. It is 6,500. This is gonna be for a bougie Sim. Okay, this is gonna be for a bougie vampire. This one is a little mid-range. It might be for more of a wannabe bougie vampire, and then these are pretty, mid-tier. And then this one, this is either for a vampire that has very little money or just doesn't really like to sleep that much, but has it anyway. So just to just in case, yeah. So I think we're gonna stick with some of these like mid-range caskets. And I also really do like the way that the Dreamland casket bed looks. So I think we're just gonna start off by putting these caskets out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I think Ash, we're gonna do this. Oh, and here's another cool little headcanon for if you wanted to get like one of these caskets. It could be like an old school vampire who's really curmudgeon-y and is like, back in my day, we just went in a wooden box. We didn't need no fancy silky lining. We had our box and we liked it. Sorry, I'm being kind of weird. My brain has been on the fritz for the past couple days. And I don't know why. It could be because I'm kind of in the middle of a trauma anniversary. So we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Trauma anniversaries are really rough, but I'm doing my best. I'm making progress with all of that. All right, so we've got 4 vampires in this house. So we got four caskets right there. Yeah. So again, it's a vampire household, so we're not gonna really need like we're not gonna need like as much. Ooh, I like this couch. Okay. So because it's a vampire household, vampires don't really, they don't really use the toilet, but they do need like a shower room and a bathtub, especially if you're gonna have kids. So we are going to focus more on like, I think, entertainment. Ooh, I actually really like this. Okay, let's actually so that has to be on the wall. I don't like this build as much. You know what? Let's actually get rid of these, and we're only gonna keep one. Because my vampires, they don't really use caskets a lot. So maybe what we could do is we could put this one like kinda in the hallway here, kinda like a use it if you need it type thing. Maybe it would look better. No, then we can't get to the... So maybe it could be like a use it if you need it type thing. But then we also have this, all of this open space, and I'm trying to figure out what we want to do with this. The other thing is that these walls are pretty high. So I feel like we need something more to put in here. Ooh, dining tables. Dining table could work. We want something kind of long. Ooh, I do like this one. All right, so let's put this here, and we'll get some chairs. I like that. That makes sense. So this could be like a little place to do homework, and then I want to like make a little tiled area. Would this look good? Okay, that actually looks better than I thought it would. But can we make it better? Yes. What do we think? And we could put a chandelier there. Ooh. Oh, I am obsessed with these lights. I am so obsessed with these lights. Let's see if we can get anything a little bit more, let's see if we can get something a little more grandiose to take up more space. Ooh, oh my goodness, yes! I love this. I love this. It's one of those times where I'm making a Sims build and it's just coming together so nicely, and I really like it. And I'm really proud of myself. And I'm usually really bad at this kind of thing. Alright. But now this won't really go with that, but that's okay. We can just make more. We can kind of put it over each section. And then one more thing I really want to add. Whoa, what happened to this window here? There we go. One other thing, a few other things I want to add, I think, are like some activity stuff. So let's see what our Sims are going to be into. We've already got game stuff all the way down there. Creative. Oh yes, yes, yes. I love the jewelry making stuff. I do make jewelry in real life because it's super fun and I like doing it. So we could put this out here, but that's also kind of like a little too out in the open. So we could kind of cram it behind here, maybe. Let's do that for now to kind of, you know, keep it out of the way. And then let's see if we can grab a bookshelf. Let's see if we can grab some bookshelves to put here. We can put maybe some over here to make it like a little living room area. this works. Well, I think I need something a little skinnier to go between these windows. Let's try this. Ooh. Okay. I kind of like that. And then we could put a little something on top, maybe. And I think we need something else for over there. Let's see if we can get some decorations going here. Oh, there's a gnome. I hear in the new Sims pack there's gonna be like a whole town or a whole neighborhood and they're gonna be obsessed with gnomes. Ooh, actually. I wonder if we could put any little lights in this little nook here. I mean, we can technically put it up there, but I don't want to do that. How about something? Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like this. Okay, now decorations. Let's look at the clutter, see what we got here. Have you ever had those times where you're having a good time, you feel like you're doing really well, and then your brain just decides to hit you with the most hopeless feeling, and like, oh, you'll never be good enough. Oh, like right now my brain is being like, what are you even doing? Like, and it's just kind of tearing me down. But the way that I have learned to deal with this is to talk about it. And I know that seems like such a simplistic answer, but if you give a name to it, if you start talking about it out loud, like, it can really help put things in perspective. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm playing Sims, I'm on TikTok Live, not hurting anyone. Why is my brain throwing a hissy fit? There's no need to throw a hissy fit. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Like, it just, you know what I think it is? It just doesn't like that I'm kind of happy, and it had to just ruin things. But you know what? Tough. Like, yeah. And oh yeah, and now it's all like, okay, but like, you are unemployed. It's like, I'm unemployed because I'm disabled. And it's just going through some really horrible things, and it's frustrating because it's like, I know in my head, like, I can logic myself out of this, but it's also hard because sometimes it's like, I feel it, you know? But like, I don't know. But yeah. It's like nothing bad is happening, and my brain's deciding to be like, hey, why are you just existing? And it's like, because I am, and it's like, well, you're existing wrong. And it's like, okay, how am I existing wrong? And it's like, it's like, how the heck am I existing wrong? Huh? What am I doing that's so bad? And it's like, well, you're just being kind of lame. You're whining on the internet. Okay, plenty of people whine on the internet. Big deal. That got it to shut up. That's nice. What else do I want to do? Oh, and then it's also like, oh, what if this TikTok is boring? It's like, okay, you know what? Some people prefer building videos. Some people, oh, I like this. That's cute. Some people prefer building videos. Some people prefer gameplay videos. I'm doing both. I'm figuring it out. I'm new to this. So, you know what, Brain? You can be quiet because it literally doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. Let's say, worst case scenario, this does end up being the worst, most boring stream on the face of the earth, on all of TikTok. That's still not that bad. That's still, like, not that big of an issue. So, oh well, deal with it. I've had to learn how to talk myself through a lot of these negative feelings, and I'm so proud of how far I've come. Because, like I've said before, it's a skill that you have to build. Oh, let me put a cat picture up here. It's a skill that you have to build, and it does not come easy. But if you keep at it enough, it does come. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see how this shakes out. Alright. We're gonna play with this a little bit, and if we need to add stuff, if we need to remove stuff, whatever we need to do, we're gonna do it. And also, like, just building around the fact that they are vampires, I think is also going to help. Because oh wow, you guys are... When did I play with y'all before? Okay. Cool. Alright, so we've got all you going up this really cool staircase that I'm super proud of. Yeah. We're gonna play with this, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move in Serenity from the Vladdy Daddy household, and she can be among these three siblings. And I also think I'm just gonna make it part of their lore that they're really obsessed with the color purple, and maybe they just like collecting Sims that also like purple to like join them. I don't know. That's such a dumb idea, but it feels like something, but it feels very, very Sim-ish, you know? Like, it's such a dumb idea. But I think it works for the Sims, because the Sims are great. And they're weird. I keep telling y'all, the Sims are a weird game, but that's what makes it so freaking amazing.
Oh,
Tyler, what are you doing? You're doing that. Kristen, what are you doing? Alright, and Ash? You're not a vampire yet. Oh, we need to change that. Who are we gonna turn? Who are you gonna turn? Who's gonna turn you? I kinda want Caitlin. I want Caitlin to do it. Oh! Oh, but we don't have the vampire creation thing yet. Okay, let's get on that. You need to work on your vampire lore skill. I'm just sitting here nodding my head to a song that I have in my head.
Huh.
And it's way off to the beat because I have dyscalculia. Now, for those of you who don't know, dyscalculia is a math disability. And it means that I have a hard time with numbers. Like a really hard time with numbers. I also have a hard time with
Fluffy.
playing instruments because I can't keep track of the beat. Because that's all like kind of math skills.
Yeah,
Kind of. math adjacent.
Wavu,
So
Ruskan Lampima,
that stuff's really
Mujibiti?
hard for me. Also, also reading
Ulakshusha.
analog clocks is really
Yampo.
hard. I know that seems kind of random,
And
but that's
Fabi
also
Narble.
an issue. Oh, that means
Franz.
we need to have a bed for you. But you know what? Maybe we'll just make you sleep in the casket if you need to go to sleep. I mean, she's moved in with vampires. They've moved in with vampires. My goodness, and I call myself an NB. They've moved in with vampires. What do they expect? What do they expect to happen? Because Ash is non-binary. Let's have you come here and cut a gemstone. Gemology skill. Let's start with amethyst. Because of course I'm gonna have to just have them make like a bunch of purple gemstones because they're obsessed with that color. Caitlin, what are you doing? Oh, let's also get you a gaming system. Now I'm just smiling because I was able to kind of talk myself through those negative feelings from before. And I just feel really proud of myself. Like, I did it! Is that like really dumb? But, or is that like, okay. I don't know. I don't know if I like that couch anymore. I like the colors, but I don't think I like the couch. Okay, so you want to know what I have in my head that I'm just like jamming out to? It's I'm gonna pick a couch and then I'll show you what I'm jamming out to because it is the most random thing. I like the couch. I don't really like the color, so let's go with white. All right, I'm gonna show you. All right, I'm gonna show you what I have going through my head, just on a loop, just on a consistent loop. I don't know if I can like mute the game because I actually can't hear what's happening in the game because I don't have headphones right now. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try to, let's try that. Let's see if that works. All right, so this is what I'm jamming out in my head too.
The next time that somebody tells you the government wouldn't do that, oh yes they would.
I just have this going on in my head on loop. I don't know why I love that sound. I don't know why I love that sound, but I have it stuck in my head, and that's why I'm just kind of like doing this on live because I just have that in my head right now, and I would give so much for that to just be on Spotify as its own song, like without the talking in front of it. I feel crazy for saying that, but you know what? I don't care. Again, that's another thing where it's like, that's another thing where my brain's like, why would you tell people that? That is such a weird thing to tell people. And I'm just like, okay, you know what? It's actually, yeah, it's weird, but is it bad? I mean, I don't think it's necessarily good, but it's also not bad. It's just kind of harmless. It's benign. It's kind of dumb, but that's okay. People are weird, and it's okay to be weird. And I am trying so hard to, like, teach myself, like, talk myself through it that, like, yeah, you're allowed to be weird. It's okay. Being weird is not like the end of the world. It's not even that bad of a thing. So, all right. What time is it? Oh, perfect.
All right, we're good.
All right, we got Ash making the our little crystal. Tyler, let's have you send a DM to your girlfriend.
Canathoy Narble, Milshaba. Ah.
Oh, good. So what time is it in the game? It's like 11 something? Okay.
Buena. Oh, kiss a noise sneezo. Uxaloy Sarabin. You know it. Subao Havery.
I wonder if we can invite her over. The only reason I'd be kind of nervous to invite her over was because if I'm not playing as her in my active household and it's during the day, she could be really vulnerable to sunlight, and I don't want her getting hurt. So maybe, I don't know, I could either wait, but I guess right now what I want to do is I want to look around this world. That's what I want to do, because I love this world. Let's look around this world a little bit. We've got this cow plant. It's an undead cow plant. It looks like the Sims playing with the cow plant. Oh gosh, this is actually amazing. This ghost just playing with this undead cow plant. Oh, it looks like they're having fun. Oh, he's a big baby. He's a big carnivorous baby. This is another reason I love The Sims, is so that you can just look around the world and you get to see these cool little interactions, and it's just so fun. He's having fun. I wonder if this guy actually got eaten by the cow plant. But they look like they're having a fun time. He's such a big carnivorous baby. He looks so happy. He's cute. I heard you and Serenity started dating. Congratulations on landing a new partner. Well, thank you. You're her father. Glad you approve. Alright. Oh, awesome. Alright, so let's look around this world a little more. This is Ravenwood, and I forget what this neighborhood is called, but it's my favorite neighborhood. And, oh, I haven't... Okay, I know there's a thing that you can do kind of around this area in here, but I don't know what... But I don't remember what it does. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can get... Oh, this is where you come to do rebirth. Have an out... Ash will become a ghost temporarily. Yeah, let's do that. All right, when you're done crafting, we're gonna make you a ghost for a little bit, cause it's cool. And then we got this area. I think this is where the Order of Lenore. I love that there's an Afterlife Anonymous group, and the whole idea behind that is like it's a bunch of Sims who've passed on and they're ghosts. And they're just kind of struggling with the idea that they've passed on, so they come to this little support group to cope with and support each other about being ghosts. I think that's kind of cute. And then we've got this clock tower. Okay, hold on. Before you go to have your out-of-body experience, you can ring the bell. And it seems so childish to be excited over that, but I love it so much. And I also love this whole area. I love that this is just like a big triangle. It feels very unique with all these different, like really sharp angles around here. I love it, and I love the lighting. You know, if you notice, the lighting's kind of green, and you don't really have that in the other neighborhoods. I just think that is such a cool touch. I love the lighting. I love the sharp angles. It gives it a very eerie, sinister feel. And then you have like these pops, these like little, the shading to give it like a, almost like a green and pink feel to it. It's so cool. Ooh, what's this? That's a good question. I want to figure out. What is this? What is? Oh, Ash is gonna go ring the bell. We have like this like little park area here. I will really like it. We got the little crypt. And then you're gonna come here and you're gonna have an out-of-body experience. Oh, he brings the ghosties out. Look at that. Oh my god, I love these little guys. I think they're so cute. They're so cute. I want a little Sim Spectre plushie. They are so cute.
Varanoi, Queba, Farsicom, Debishi, Swaby.
Oh, you know what they remind me of? They remind me a lot of like the boos from Mario. You know those little enemies, those little ghosty guys. That's what they remind me of. And I always thought, and they were always my favorite enemy because they were cute, and I liked how they would like cover their eyes and get super embarrassed if you looked at them. Oh man, those are my I think those are my favorite enemies in Mario. I feel like I said Mario like a Midwestern mom. Mario. Oh, now we've got the Ravenwood welcome. Alright, become a ghost. Come on. Be a ghost, and then we gotta go welcome. We gotta go say hi to the welcoming committee. Ash has become a ghost temporarily. Alright, let's come up here. See if we can find the welcoming committee. Where's your ghost abilities? It says you became it says you became it says you became a ghost, but you're not. It says Ash has become a ghost temporarily. They can enjoy all the perks of this newfound form while they last, including Ghost Mastery. Ghost Mastery progression will be kept whenever Ash becomes a ghost again. Beware that repeated out-of-body experiences can lead to unseemly side effects like actually dying, because TikTok doesn't like that word. I'll come here and invite the neighbors in. And then these are your friends.
Weibos are Zuya. Chibi.
Wait, this is literally your mom. What the heck, guys?
Rushu! Larga
How about
Zakuni.
I come in and grab a serving? I also like that they bring
Soda.
penned in with
Fiji.
Dave the Dead Bear.
Yum Sabrita.
Bread of the Dead.
Sula. Ah. Snibara Watanini. Lamina.
I want to see if we can get. I want to see if we can get our girl Serenity over. Let's see if we can give you the residence key. I wonder if we can ask her to move in. Or if we just have to go to like the manage worlds and do it. But in any case,
Hobby Narble.
you're gonna come, you're gonna say hello to her.
Or a bay. Oh. Baringo. Oh. Huh. Oh.
I love that this is an option.
Banana. Were they?
Hey!
Okay, good, the sun's down. So that means that we can go woohoo in a crypt together. Alright. Let's have you... Or mess around, because they're teenagers.
Lots of slang.
Bethate Shamagra. Grinoi Forty. Subao Havery.
Alright, after this, I think I'm gonna head out for a little bit because I think our roommate got home, and I just want to make sure that he has access to the microphone in case he needs it, so that I'm not being rude or anything. There we go.
Oh.
There we go.
So terrific. Sly big.
Alright. Alright, we got it. Alright, thank you everyone for stopping in. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna head on out and make sure my roommate has access to the microphone if he needs it. And I will see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Carmen, you're here. Hello there. Welcome in. I know I'm like about to wrap up, but I just want to say hi. And I'm so glad you're here, and I really appreciate you. But yeah, I'm about to get going. And once I get my own microphone, I'm gonna be able to make my own schedule a lot easier. But like I said, just because my roommate got home and it's kind of his microphone, I need to be respectful of that. So I will see y'all either later tonight if he doesn't need it, or tomorrow morning. Whoop, that was not the button I wanted to push. There we go.